Ava Gardner and Frank Sinatra's relationship was the stuff of Hollywood legend. Intense, passionate, and ultimately heartbreaking. Their love story was riddled with scandal, obsession, and fierce devotion, and it was often as dramatic off-screen as any film either of them ever starred in. But among the many highs and lows of their time together, one remark from Gardner reportedly left a wound in Sinatra that never truly healed. Ava Gardner, a magnetic presence with unmatched beauty and a sharp wit, was known for her blunt honesty. Frank Sinatra, on the other hand, was a man of deep emotions and fierce pride. He had been smitten with Gardner from the moment he laid eyes on her, and when their relationship blossomed, despite both being married to other people at the time, it set the media into a frenzy. Eventually, they married in 1951, and the union was far from peaceful. Their love burned hot but often turned volatile, fueled by jealousy, drinking, and the pressures of their respective careers. During one of their particularly bitter arguments, Gardner reportedly delivered a line that would echo in Sinatra's mind for years to come. She said in a moment of exasperation, "Frank, you may have the voice of an angel, but you don't have the soul of one." It was a cutting comment, aimed straight at the heart of the man who prided himself on his emotional depth and vulnerability, especially in his music. For Sinatra, whose identity was so closely tied to the sincerity of his performances, the suggestion that he lacked a soul was devastating. Those who knew Sinatra said he never quite got over that remark. Even after their divorce in 1957, and despite maintaining a strange, enduring affection for Gardner, he reportedly brought up her words to friends in private moments. The comment haunted him, not just because it came from the woman he loved more than anyone, but because it touched on his deepest insecurity, that he might be a great performer, but an emotionally flawed man. Interestingly, Ava Gardner didn't speak about the remark often, but she did later express regret about the way she handled their relationship. In her memoirs and interviews, she painted a picture of two people who were wildly in love, but too similar in their flaws to ever truly find peace together. She described Sinatra as the love of her life, acknowledging that their mutual stubbornness and tempers had created a toxic cycle they couldn't break. The story of that single sentence reveals the rawness of their bond, how words, even fleeting ones, can leave scars that fame and success cannot heal. It also underscores the vulnerability of even the most powerful personalities. Sinatra, who captivated millions with songs about love and loss, was himself deeply wounded by love. And Gardner, who could command any room, still carried the weight of a love she couldn't make work. In the end, the legacy of their relationship is not just in the glamour or the gossip, but in the lasting emotional impact they had on each other, proof that the deepest cuts often come from the people we hold closest.